Hi everyone! Do you have an old clock in your kitchen or around the house and you want to renovate? Well, this is the right video for you, so watch further. Welcome to Creative Crafts and I'm Kathy. Today's video is about how to renovate an old clock. It doesn't matter if it's an expensive one, a cheap one, it does not matter. You can still do this project. So let's see what we need for this project. So here is the list of things we need for this project. Of course we need a clock, can be any kind, 2 size spoons. I have like small dessert spoons, plastic, big normal size spoons, also plastic. I have a spray clear varnish. Because I want to keep this red, but I don't want it to be matte anymore, so I'm gonna want to have it a little bit glossy. So I'm gonna use this. If you want to use it, make it another color, I suggest that you use spray paint. This here, you can see I used a brush before, and it doesn't look bad, but if you want to have a nice flat finish, the best thing to use is a spray paint. And when you do use spray paints, please use a mask and be in a well-ventilated area. You need your glue gun, glue sticks. I'm going to add some little white diamonds on it. And basically, that's all we need. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is we need the spoons. We need to break them. Not break them, but take them from the pot. I need at least 100 spoons for this project. So I have a little bit more here. So to break the spoon, I suggest that you take it in this position where it scoops, put your thumb on that area, my nail broke, and break it right there. This is how you can break it. Don't use scissors and don't break it this way because it's gonna crack. You see? That's no. And with scissors, this is what happened. And we don't want that. So the best way to do it is take your thumb and there you go. Perfect. I save all these for another project. You can use it for stirring paint. So you need to break at least 100 of these down. Same thing goes with the small spoons. You need to do the same thing. I have 100 of the small spoons. I will probably break this. You need to glue the small spoons into these first, and then you glue it on here. So let's do this first. So the next step after taking all the spoons, you take your clock and cover it. So you can spray paint it or whatever you want. I'm just going to put a clear a varnish on it so that it's not so dull. Right now it's just a matte color on it, and I want it to be a little bit more shiny and plus more protective when you put varnish on it. So I'm going to go spray paint this now. Make sure when you spray paint, either you take the back off and then you can spray paint it. You take everything out and then you just don't have to worry about covering it. Or just if you want to just cover the glass pot and that should be fine. So that's what it is. So now I'm going to go spray paint this and we go to the next step. So I spray painted it and it looks really nice. It needs to dry first. But as you can see, look, it's no longer matte. So we'll put this aside for now. And the next step is taking your big spoons and gluing your little spoon inside like that. So what you do is take a little bit of glue, put some glue, just a little bit. You don't really need much. You don't want it to melt the spoon either. If you put too much glue, it will. And try to hold it so that it stays a little bit lifted, like this. You know, like that. You want it to look like this. You don't want it to be flat. Sometimes you're going to have to hold it for a little bit, and then you put all your spoons aside and do that to all the spoons that you need. So now I'm going to take all the spoons and put them, this thing is a little bit still sticky, so I can't really do much to it. I didn't have enough silver spoons, so I have to rotate to a normal spoon and then the spoon with the, and go like this. I suggest that you glue where it's sitting on the bottom, but it's something it's down flat, the clock, because you need it, the spoons, to be kind of level with the clock. If you put it up on top of something like I tried to do at first, the spoons go down and it comes out like this, and we don't want that. So you just keep checking to make sure that all your spoons are directly next to each other. You can go like this and say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna just put the glue on top, and then it should be fine too. Then the next one, I'd rather do it like this. I have to remember that I can't move it, the clock, because it's still kind of sticky. If anything happens to it, then I'm gonna have to varnish it a little bit, but that's no problem. Is that this? Yeah, that was. You have to remember which spoon is which spoon. So. And go all the way around once. And then we can go to the next step. first layer. So the next layer is you're gonna put the spoons, take each spoon and then put it in between. Once it's like here where it's hard, put it in between here. Make it go out just a little bit. You don't want it to, and then you keep going into as big as you want. So let's do the next layer. So what I'll do is grab one spoon there, one spoon here, so I know then you stick the glue here and stick the spoon there. Or I can go like this, probably even better if I just do it this way. So what we do now is we're going to do the third layer of the spoons, again rotating, and this time you got to put the glue on the sides. So we're going to use this one now. This one you have to be really careful on exactly where you put the glue. I would suggest to put it right before the end of it, where you broke it, and then glue it here. You pull it down until you see these two curves fit perfect in between here. Here you should be really careful on how much glue you use. You don't want it to go down to the front like I said before. Here's the finished project. I did 4 layers of the spoons. You can do more if you want. I use over 100 spoons. I think it's all together is, I think, at least 125 to 150 spoons between the silver and the white. But it's stable, strong. And you didn't have to put anything in the back of it. I thought I had to, but no, I don't have to. So I think it looks perfect. This is a beautiful clock now for my kitchen. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions or comments, please write them below. In the comment section there. If you haven't subscribed, like I said in the beginning, please subscribe on the button underneath the video, and on the side of that there's a little bell. Press that if you would like to get notified on any videos that I put out on YouTube on my channel. And I guess that's it. Well, my lovelies, this is it, and I'm so happy that you came by and watched my video, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.